It's that time again. The semifinals of the Bob and Ray Annual Grand National Spelling Bee Contest.
Our three regional semifinalists arrived here in New York this past week, and let's meet them all together for the first time. Would you introduce yourselves, please?
Audrey Dickman, St. Joe Mo.
Thank you, Miss Dickman.
And you're the winner from the Plain States, is that right?
That's right.
And you are?
Amy Kaplan, New York, New York. I'm representing the Eastern States.
Very good.
And our third contestant, you are?
Miss Embry?
Do I detect a southern drawl?
Yes, you do. I'm from Dalton, Georgia.
Dalton, Georgia. That's beautiful country down there.
Yes, it is, and Dalton has the most beautiful and friendly girls in the world.
You don't have to tell us, Miss Emery. Now, we have our three regional winners here, and as you know, we're all going to give you a round of words here in the first go-round in our national semifinals. If you spell the word correctly, you'll hear. If you misspell the word, you'll hear. No, not that. That's what you'll hear. Now, the words are all in this box, scientifically chosen, and it's been turned over. Miss Kaplan, you're first. Why don't you come up and choose your word? Hand it to Ray, if you will, please.
There you go.
All right, there you are.
All right, Miss Kaplan, your word is Paleolithic.
Paleolithic.
Paleolithic, pertaining to the era of development of this grand old planet Earth, yes.
Paleolithic. Capital P-A-L-E-O. Paleo. L-I-T-H. Ick. I-M.
No, I'm sorry, Miss Kaplan.
No way.
No, the letter should have been C, Miss Kaplan. I think if you go look that up, you'll find. Better luck next time in the second round. Let's move along to Miss Dickman. Would you come over and select your word?
Okay, the word you've chosen from our box of words is interfenestration, meaning the distribution of windows, placing of windows. Interfenestration.
Interfenestration. I-N-T-E-R-F-E-N-E-S-T-I-O-B.
There again. That happened twice in a row. You missed by one letter, too, Miss Dickman. The letter was N.
Much.
I'm sorry. You take a seat over there, will you? Our last semifinalist is Miss Embry of Dalton, Georgia. Would you select a word?
Okay,
To Ray,
let's
please.
see. You've chosen the interrogative who.
Hey, wait a minute.
Please give her a chance, Miss Kaplan.
What's going on? I had a real tough word.
I know. I'm sorry you picked
So
it.
did I.
You chose your own words, as you know.
Who? W? H?
WHO is right. Congratulations. That's wonderful.
That's great.
All right. That means you'll be back for round two here at our
What kind of game
semifinalists.
is
You
this?
are the
I
winner.
get Paleolithic, she gets interfenestration, and she gets who?
I'm sorry, Miss Kaplan. We'll be right back. We'll be back with round two right after this message.
While up north in New York, one female guest of Bob and Ray's stayed at the Bob and Ray Hotel. Now back to round two.
Well, our guests are still bickering among themselves over there about the unfortunate fact that two of them drew hard words in the first round and one of them, by chance, picked an easy one. Remember, for correct spelling, it's... And for an incorrect spelling, no. Right. And here we go with our second and deciding round. Miss Amy Kaplan is first. Will you come quickly and pick your word, Miss Kaplan?
All right.
Okay.
This time, Miss Kaplan.
Could I hold this for you?
Sure. This is the deciding word for you. Your word is propinquity,
Good one.
or, a nearness.
Propinquity?
A nearness.
Nearness.
Propinquity, yeah.
I never heard of it. What does it mean?
A nearness.
A
nearness.
Propinquity.
Yeah.
Propinquity. P-R-O-P-I-N-G.
No, it looks like a G sometimes, the way people write it, but it's a Q. I see why.
Just tell me how come she got who and I got proximity
Well,
or
it's
whatever.
wrong the way you spelled it anyway, and I'm sorry you're out. Miss
Let me
Kaplan.
remind you now, you picked your own words.
That's right, and now I believe we have to move on to the regional champion from the Plain States. Is that right, Miss Dickman? This will be your final chance. Will you?
I go along with Miss Kaplan to a degree. I think we got the short end of the stick.
Well, as Dee said, it's a difficult game, and you did pick a difficult word. Maybe you'll have better luck this time. Try to be a good sport.
And let's see, you've chosen the word proximity.
Ah,
Proximity.
Yeah, closeness, proximity.
Closeness. Proximit.
no. You were going to spell it wrong, I could tell.
I
No, it was wrong. Absolutely. I'm sorry. Could you just go back and...
Buzzer going before she got out 2 letters.
We have to move
What's going on here?
We have to move along to our champion to be.
I don't understand what's
Miss
going on. I
Emery,
keep
would you come right over here?
Got sore
And,
losers, Mr. Elliott.
I'm afraid we do, yes. Would you pick your word here, please? And if you spell this correctly, it means that you will be the winner of our Grand National Spelling Bee.
And the word you've chosen, the opposite of near, far.
What is this?
Come on,
That's not fair.
please,
Far.
ladies.
Go ahead, Miss Embry.
Far. F-A-R-A.
Far is correct, and we want to congratulate you. And of course, you'll be going on to the grand finals to be held in Atlantic City, accompanied by Ray and myself. And I think you'll very good contestant.
You gotta have winners, you gotta have losers.
Right. Thank you. You've been very good, all of you.
She didn't get that
That's the way it's played. Well, no one's won the $1 billion yet.
So let's take another look at it, shall we?
That's
There it
a
is.
lot of money, isn't it?
Well, it may not be worth what it was 10 years ago, but $1 million or $1 billion is still nothing to sneeze at,
And
right?
one of our viewers will probably win it, so stay tuned. We've been told that a lot of young people may be tuned in and watching, and because of the hour, that to keep them tuned in, we should do something along the lines of disco music.
Of course, I can't stand disco. I still prefer the acid rock of the late 60s. The Dead, the Airplane, Hot Tuna, Hendrix. This disco stuff sounds like a lot of noise to me.
Well, our producer prevailed, however, so Ray and I, with Jane, Lorraine, and Gilda, would like to do a little tune for you.
She sits alone, waiting for suggestions.
He's so nervous, avoiding all in question.
His lips are dry, her heart's just a pounding. Don't you just know exactly what they're thinking?
If you want my body, if you feel you need me, just reach out and touch me. Come on, sugar, let me know.
Let me know about it, sugar.
Let's act shy, looking for an answer.
Come on, honey, let's spend the night together.
Now hold on a minute before we go much further. Give me a dime so I can phone my mother.
If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, my body and you think I'm sexy, come along and tell me so. If you feel you need me, just reach out and touch me. Come on, sugar, let me know. If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come along and tell me so.
If you feel you need me, just reach out and touch me. Come on, sugar, let me know.
We're delighted to have with us tonight the world-renowned Komodo Dragon Authority from Upper Montclair, New Jersey, Dr. Darrell Dexter. I wondered, Dr. Dexter, if you'd tell everybody all about the Komodo Dragon, please.
Yes, the Komodo dragon is the world's largest living lizard. It's a ferocious carnivore found on the steep-sloped island of Komodo in the Lesser Sunda chain of the Indonesian archipelago and the nearby islands of Rinja, Padar, and Flores.
Where do they come from?
The Komodo dragon, world's largest living lizard, is found on the island of Komodo in the Lesser Sunda chain of the Indonesian archipelago and the nearby islands of Rinja, Padar, and Flores. We have two in this country, which were given to us some years ago by the late former premier of Indonesia, and they reside in the National Zoo.
I believe I read somewhere where a foreign potentate gave America some Komodo dragons. Is that true?
Yes. The late former premier of Indonesia, Sukarno, gifted our country with two Komodo
I
dragons,
see.
world's largest living lizards, some years ago, and they reside in the National Zoo in Washington.
Well, now, if we wanted to take the children to see a Komodo dragon, where would we take the children to see a Komodo dragon?
If you were in the vicinity of our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., you would take the kiddos to the National Zoo, and there you'd see two live Komodo dragons, world's largest living lizards. There's a stuffed Komodo dragon in the lobby of the Royal Hotel in Kathmandu, Nepal.
I believe they're of the lizard family, aren't
Yes, they're the world's largest living lizard and a ferocious carnivore. One swipe of a Komodo dragon's tail can render an enemy senseless.
But, Doctor, I believe we've just about exhausted the subject. I want to thank you for coming by, and incidentally, for those of you who would like a transcript of Dr. Dexter's remarks, just write or phone Dr. Dexter at his Upper Montclair, New Jersey home.
I won't send it to them.
Dr. Dexter, I know it works a great hardship when you'd come out on a night like this, and thank you. Do you have a ride home?
No, I don't.
Well, maybe somebody here in the audience will give you a lift after the program.
Nice.
Thank you very much. We've been asked to make the following announcement by the Treasury Department. Citizens, our money is your money. We print it for you to use. Money orders, checks, bank drafts, credit cards are good in their way, but money is better. It's easy to carry, it transfers quickly, and is soft to the touch. It comes in a lovely green color, which is pleasant to the eye. It has pictures on it of Alexander Hamilton, George Washington, Andrew Jackson, and the White House. The numbers are large and clearly legible. So if you want money, just write and tell us how much and in what denomination. Use money every day. It's the American way.